Hey everyone, it's Maxon here. This is going to make two for today, and this is rather obvious which one I got. I have gotten a Shiny Riolu. This is the 224th on my counter, which means this is the 223rd SOS encounter. I was getting low on the chain number, but I managed to get it in time. So let's see. And I have a plan for this because I have seen horror stories about people trying to catch it, because especially when it's this high in sun and moon, it can get real hairy. That is where my choosing to go to power saves is going to come in handy. So let's go ahead and get rid of the shiny one first. Okay, that's the one on the right. I'm using Decidueye. That's why it's important that Decidueye is capable of learning False Swipe, because it's Ghost type, and the moves that Riolu and Lucario do, which is stuff like Final Gambit doesn't affect them, so they won't be able to kill themselves out of the SOS encounter. So now, I'm going to try to do this the right way first. So I am going to use a timer ball, because this has taken a very, very long time. I've got plenty of time here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if it was going to take too many balls, I was going to end up using a Master Ball. I was not going to mess around with that, but I got it in a relatively normal ball. We did start this at night, so I'm not surprised that Marowak is evolving. I brought several along to level them up. I had several that were in the teens and 20s on levels, and going through 200 of these, I think they've gotten into the 60s. I think most of them have gotten into the 60s by now. I'll show you all of them after I get back to the... But I did start this right before night switched to day in my game, so this does count. And there we go. I do happen to like very much the Alolan Marowak form. Okay, no moves. And I am not going to give it a nickname. I am going to add to the party. I will go ahead and replace Drifblim. Really, the only reason Drifblim was in my party was because I had an open slot when I ended up catching it in Poképelago. Anyway, back to the Pokemon Center. Oh yes, this is so fun to do when I'm using a camera. By the way, no, I am not getting a streaming device. I don't plan on making money, so for me, it simply would not be worth it. Okay. First, let's go to Nurse Joy and heal up my Pokemon. And there is my shiny Lucario, shiny number 9. At least the 9th shiny that I've caught. Okay, let's see it. That's the other Cubone. This is... Okay, Riolu. Careful nature. Its ability is Prankster. I don't think that's its normal... Give me just a second. I'm going to take a quick look at Bulbapedia here. I don't think Prankster is its normal... Oh my lord. I got the hidden ability. Prankster is the hidden ability for Riolu. Now if only if it were female. I'd gotten a few females, which is natural even though it's a very skewed gender. Okay. Ability introduced in Generation 5. Increases the priority of status moves by 1. Any move that has increased in priority from Prankster is not blocked by Quick Guard. Huh. Okay, and Gen 7, Dark-type Pokemon immune to opposing Pokemon's moves to gain priority due to Prankster. It's fighting. That's not going to matter for Riolu because Lucario adds Steel, not Dark. Okay, so a lot of the stuff for Gen 7, a lot of stuff that's added to Gen 7, it mostly goes to Dark types. So let's go ahead and take a look at... Okay, I can live with attack being down and speed being the low one. Maybe I'll bottle cap those at some point if I actually end up doing anything with this. Okay, so take a look at my others. Gorgeist was in the teens. Now it's at 69. Now it's at 59. Mimikyu was in the, don't know if it was the teens or the low 20s. It's now at 57. Marowak is now at 58. And of course those were level 100 anyway. I gotta remember that my Decidueye was Wonder Traded from Germany. Maybe I'll have to see about Masuda with that at some point. Of course, I'll have to get another Rowlet. But there is my latest shiny. Shiny number 9. It was after 223 SOS encounters. So I will see you later.